Are you looking for ways to lighten the mood with everything that's going on in the world right now? It's so important to find things to channel your energy to more creative, positive outlets. And for this craft is perfect for that. It is a cozy craft. It is made with copper and wood and twine. So if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button and let's dive in.
Hey friends, welcome to Twirlcraft Studio, where we turn everyday things into, oh wow, did you make that? Grab your crafting supplies, maybe a snack, and let's make something beautiful together.
Okay, some of the essential materials needed for this craft are 2 small loops. The size depends on how big or small you want them. These are the insides of embroidering loops. A small glass jar for the tea light, and some barbecue skewers cut down to size. These are about 4 inches. I cut them all down to 4 inches. And then some sort of base. At the craft store, you can find these, or the dollar store. You go with these. We're going with this one today, but if you can't find these, you can also just go with a round, some sort of round base, or any base of your choosing. So those are the essentials. And then for extras, you'll need 16 gauge wire, copper wire. And I picked these up at the dollar store. They're just little wooden shapes, different shapes.
You can grab a pack of barbecue skewers from the dollar store and trim them down to whatever size your little crafty heart desires. Now, learn from me. Scissors look like they'll do the job, but they mostly just complain about it. Wire cutters, on the other hand, absolute heroes. Clean cut, no drama, no splintery chaos. Sometimes it's all about choosing the right tool.
After you have cut all the skewers down to size and even length, we're going to start with gluing them to these embroidery loops. So I'm going to start with the sides first, and we're going to glue them on the inside.
This part of the craft is about enjoying the process, not rushing. Seriously, this is not the speed round. This is the sip your coffee, play your favorite song, let's pretend we're on a craft retreat part. Now we're going to start gluing the skewers onto the embroidery hoop. And here's the trick. Don't try to glue all of them at once like you're in a crafting competition show. Just add a little glue to the hoop, place one stick, hold it for a few seconds, and let it set. Think of it like building a tiny wooden fence, but cuter, and with way better lighting potential. I like to space them evenly as I go, but don't stress about perfection. If one leans a little, that's personality. If it's slightly off, that's charm. We are not machines. We are creative humans with glue strings on our fingers. Work your way around the hoop slowly. Add glue, place a stick, press gently, repeat. It's almost meditative. By the time you're halfway around, you'll feel like a very calm, very accomplished woodland architect. And yes, there will be hot glue spider webs. Just embrace them. They're part of the experience. We'll clean them up later like civilized crafters. Once all your sticks are attached, take a step back and admire it. See, totally worth slowing down for. This is the foundation of the whole piece. And when you enjoy the process, it somehow turns out even better.
Now that we have finished the inside of our craft, I'm just going to set that aside right now, and we're going to work on the base. Now I went back and forth with this, and because I don't love painting, it's just not my thing, I came up with another idea where I'm going to take these flowers and place them on the inside of the petal here, like that. And then make spirals, copper wire spirals, and place them also inside, just to add more texture to this craft. So let's get started. I'm going to try and use Mod Podge to stick these because I don't want the glue to show from the glue gun. So we're going to get some Mod Podge out. But before we do that, I'm just going to get my copper wire, and we're going to make 8 spirals. Now, If you couldn't find one of these and you're just using a wooden base that's round, you can, maybe a little bigger than that, you can place this there and you can still use stuff to go around it to decorate it, spirals or flowers. So you just have to be a little creative.
All right, crafty friends, this is where the magic and mild stickiness happens. We're going to glue down our wooden flowers, make 8 little copper spirals, and secure everything to the base using Mod Podge, also known as the crafting bestie that never judges your glue habits. First, let's start with the wooden flowers. Brush a thin layer of Mod Podge onto the base where each flower will sit. Think butter on toast, not flood warning. Press the flower down gently and give it a tiny wiggle so it settles in nicely. Mod Podge gives you a little grace period, so if something's slightly crooked, you can nudge it into place. We love a forgiving adhesive. Work your way around the base, placing each flower thoughtfully. This is not speed crafting. This is soft music playing while you pretend you're in a cozy art studio crafting. Now for the fun part, the copper spirals. We're making 8 of them. Yes, 8, not 7, not 9. 8 perfectly imperfect little swirls of personality. Take your copper wire and start rolling it into a spiral from the center outward. You can use your fingers or small pliers, whatever makes you feel powerful. Don't overthink it. If one spiral is slightly wonky, congratulations. It has character. Once all 8 are made, lay them out first to make sure you love the placement. This is your moment to adjust before glue enters the chat. Then brush a small amount of Mod Podge where each spiral will sit and gently press them into place. You might need to hold them down for a few extra seconds because wire occasionally forgets who's in charge. After everything is positioned beautifully, brush a light sealing coat of Mod Podge over the top to secure it all. Keep it thin and smooth. It will look cloudy at first, totally normal. Mod Podge always has a dramatic phase before drying clear and gorgeous. Then step away, let it dry, resist the urge to poke it. And just like that, you've turned wood and wire into something that looks intentional, artsy, and slightly magical. Sticky fingers, maybe? Worth it, absolutely. Now we're switching back to add a few finishing touches to the barbecue stick section because details are where the magic happens. I decided to wrap some twine around the top and bottom edges. It instantly softens the look and hides any little glue moments where pretending didn't happen. Just add a thin line of glue, press the twine down gently, and wrap it around nice and snug. Not too tight. We're decorating, not gift wrapping a bowling ball. Once the twine is in place, it already feels warmer and more coastal. But we're not stopping there. Next, I'm adding small seashells around the top rim. This is where it really starts to come alive. Place them one at a time, spacing them evenly as you go. You can test the layout first before gluing. Think of it like auditioning the shells for their final position. Add a small dot of glue, press each shell down gently, and hold it for a few seconds so it behaves. Work your way around the rim until you've got a full little crown of shells. And just like that, the simple skewer structure transforms into something that feels intentional, coastal, and cozy. It's amazing what a little twine and a handful of shells can do.
And here it is. With this craft, it's very versatile. I didn't plan that in the beginning, but you could have this candle in 3 different ways. You could do just the base with the glass jar, which is very beautiful. You could take the glass jar off and just place this over, which adds some ambience. Or you could do what it was intended to, which is put it like this.
All right, moment of truth. We started with barbecue skewers and an embroidery hoop, and now look at this. With the twine wrapped neatly around the top and bottom, those sweet little seashells forming a crown, and that warm glow shining through the sticks, it's giving cozy coastal cottage vibes in the best way. And when you place it on the wooden flower base with those copper spirals, oh, yes, suddenly it's not just a candle holder. It's a whole mood.
Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.